What's up, everybody, man? I'm almost in tears. You know, as they say, us about us Americans care more about our pets than people. And hey, but man, this is crazy though. Like I'm watching a video from Kyle Kalinske, my favorite YouTuber. Check him out, Secular Talk. He's amazing, and I feel just like he does right now. Like he got sad because he has pets. Like he's got a cat named Stinky. He's got I think the cat's named Stinky. He's got a couple dogs, and man, like I felt so sad watching this. Like because due to Trump's tariffs, once again another unintended consequence, unforeseen consequence, unforeseeable consequence. Like who saw this coming? Of his tariffs is pet food, pet toys, pet beds. Pet care is going up, is at an increase because of the tariffs, and I'm gonna keep saying it to get it through people's heads. The tariffs did this. The one-man tariff machine made people have to surrender their pets. Pet surrenders are on the rise across the U.S. due to economic hardship. I didn't think that was something that could happen in the United States, the richest country to ever exist. Man, people are in bad shape, huh? Like I know it might sound like I'm like fucking with you, but like I like, man, I can't imagine having to do that. Like I would like rather like not live anymore and have to give my dog up due to economic hardship. That's so sad. And like I don't want to use the word pathetic, but that's where Americans are right now. Gee, and you thought voting for Trump was gonna make that better? I can't help but shit on him a little bit because like I feel bad for you, but man, what the fuck were these people thinking? We tried to warn you. We said Trump's horrible for the economy. He bankrupted 7 businesses, including like 3 or 4 casinos, and you did it anyways. And like, there's got to be like, I wonder what the percentage of people losing their pets are like. Are they left wing, right wing? I guess mostly right wingers, because like people left wingers have money, but pet surrenders are on the rise across the U.S. due to economic hardship, leading to increased demand for shelter services and highlighting the need for more pet-friendly housing and accessible veterinary care to prevent owners from having to give up their pets. And another reason the veterinary care is out of reach is due to private equity. They come in and buy up these little veterinary clinics and make it unaffordable for most people. While millions of animals are surrendered annually, adoption rates have not kept pace, resulting in a growing shelter population. Organizations like the ASPCA and Best Friends Animal Society are working to provide support and resources to reduce owner surrenders. And according to Kyle's video, this lady said that New York has suspended all intakes because they have so many pets they can't take anymore. You know, New York's the second most populous city or state, I mean. So yeah. Economic hardship, mounting costs of pet food, veterinary care, and housing are forcing owners to surrender their pets. I like this Google AI. Like I'm not like a crazy, like I don't love AI. I would say I have mostly negative sentiment towards it, but it's good for stuff like this. Like I had to type in those pet surrenders in the United States and it gives me all this information. I'm not even in full AI mode. It's impressive, but I like AI for stuff like that. Not like the evil stuff, like taking people's jobs. All right, housing issues. Finding pet-friendly housing, especially during relocations or in competitive rental markets, can be incredibly difficult. Housing is cited as the top reason for relinquishing dogs. Speaking of housing, I got something else to show you on that. Look what you got to make to afford the median priced house in the U.S. right now. Breaking. A home buyer must now earn $114,627 a year to afford the median priced U.S. home. That's crazy. That means the average U.S. household income would require a 42% raise to afford the median home. And let me just say right now, how thankful I am to be born to the family I was born to, like to my parents, I should say, because like without them, I would never be able to own a fucking home ever. Like that would be like it wouldn't even be a dream for me. It wouldn't be something I think about. But when they die, I will have the resources to be able to own a home if America is still around. But not that I want my parents to die. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm thankful that I don't have to like struggle for shit like that. Anyways, financial difficulties. The costs associated with pet ownership, including food, veterinary care, and supplies, can become a significant burden, particularly during financial hardship. Behavioral challenges. Pets can develop behavioral issues that owners may struggle to manage without proper support or training, leading to potential surrenders. And that's another thing. Like that's a confounding issue, or is it compounding? But anyways, it's adding on top. It's layering. It's stacking. Like your pet might be bad, and like you'd like to get a behavioral classes, but you can't afford it, so you got to give it up. Like growing up, We took all our pets to behavioral classes. It wasn't like a thing, you know what I mean? But now it's probably like crazy expensive. Time constraint. And plus, the time constraints, like I said, let's just read this first. I'm sorry, I keep cutting myself off, but you know. Changes in work schedules, family dynamics, or increased responsibilities can impact the time available to pet care, leading to surrenders. But that's what I was about to say. But man, I have ADHD. I tend to cut myself off a lot because if I don't get my thought in at that moment, I might forget it. And, you know, because I'm trying my best to focus on this shit. And I'm unmedicated. I've never had been medicated for that, and I don't want to be. But it'll probably make life easier. But, you know, that's all I know. So, you know. Anyways, the time constraint thing, like if you spend all your time at work, like most Americans are, you can't raise a pet. Like I know how like time constraining it is to raise a pet, especially like a young puppy or whatever, or a kitten. Like they need a lot of your time. They can't like take care of themselves. They're gonna destroy your house if nobody's there. And you gotta give it up, man. This shit is heartbreaking. I feel bad about this shit. Because like I know how much joy pets can bring. Other personal factors, death of an owner, health issues, and there's another thing. Allergies or divorce can also lead to difficult decisions of surrendering a pet. So I love Google AI, like I said, because, man, I wouldn't have even thought about those other confounding, whatever the word is, issues like that. You know, somebody, you know, if you're working more, it's going to lead to stress. That can lead to divorce. That can lead to you dying. And then you got to give up the pet. That shit is crazy. Like, man, America is getting fucked. I say it every day all the time. I talk the way I do because I'm fucking angry. Because I know we could have done better than this. But why would people vote for this guy, man? He's a rapist and like a fraudster. And people are like, yeah, that's my guy. You gotta be smarter than that. Impact on shelters. Overcrowding. Increased intake due to surrenders can lead to overcrowded shelters, straining their capacity and resources. I just feel like a disappointed parent. You know what I mean? And like, there's some people a lot older than me that have no fucking sense that voted for this guy. It's like, man, you gotta be better. You gotta be smarter than that. Who raised you people, man? I'm so tired. This thing's gonna destroy tens of millions of people. And people haven't even lost their health care yet. 17 million people are gonna lose their Medicaid. This shit is gonna get bad. I'm telling you, man. People better get ready. There's no way people can get ready. They don't have the resources to get ready. That's what I'm saying. People just gonna get flattened like a damn freight train. If I'm being really real, a lot of people are gonna die. There's nobody gonna come to save you from this government. Okay, challenges for animals. Animals in shelters may experience stress and potential behavioral issues, making the rehoming process more difficult. Euthanasia, sadly, when shelters lack space or resources, euthanasia may become a consideration for healthy, adoptable animals. Man, they euthanize healthy animals? Jesus Christ. Surrender prevention programs. Many animal shelters and rescues offer programs to help pet owners address challenges and avoid surrendering. Let's be real. These programs have been stripped to the bone. Rehoming platforms, online platforms, and social media can facilitate direct rehoming, allowing pets to transition to new homes without entering a shelter. Financial aid. Organizations provide assistance with pet food, veterinary care, and other resources to help owners keep their pets. Temporary fostering. Some sheltering and rescue groups offer temporary fostering options for pets whose owners are facing short-term. I'm so sad, man. It's like if I were to run for something one day, I get like executive power over something, a municipality, a state, a country. I'm introducing some kind of like resources for pet owners. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pet ownership, like, you need some kind of, like, subsidy to be able to afford, like, pet care. Because, like, I think about it all the time. That's why I shelter my dog so much. If he, like, broke a leg or something, wouldn't it be, like, thousands of dollars to get fixed? Like, I just say, like, people have to give up their pets because they can't get that shit fixed. Or, like, get the leg cut off, man. There needs to be some kind of resources for pet owners. Like, some kind of subsidy to help them, like, a certificate to help you pay for pet care. That can only be spent on pet care. Like, we can't do anything for people in this fucking country. Like, everybody has pets. In 2024, approximately 5.8 million dogs and cats enter shelters and rescues in the United States. That's crazy. That's a lot. Owner relinquishments accounted for 29% of shelter intakes in 2024. This thing is only going to get worse this year. Roughly 607,000 animals were euthanized in shelters in 2024. Housing issues were cited as the primary reason for surrendering dogs. The number of animals entering shelters had decreased slightly since 2023, but many shelters continue to face, and it's not going to decrease now. But and another thing was going down since 2023 was inflation. Now it's going back up. Oh, you gotta be smarter, America.